G'day. It's excuse me, Thursday, the 16th of December, 2021. I'm back at you with another block rockin' link. I've got I can't believe I haven't shared from this content creator before, but I guess he puts a lot of time into his work, so he's not like pumping them out every day. And I found I couldn't even watch his latest on BitChute. I couldn't watch a few things on BitChute today. Like, I think the censorship's getting a bit worse there. But Mozzie got him. Not bad, left-handed. Anyway, so this is a podcast by Eyesiswatchin, and it's on Rumble. I'll put the link below. And what he deals with in the podcast, it's an hour 20, so I'll give you a breakdown in case you don't want to watch it or whatever. I think it's really worth a watch. I think the guy's totally switched on. I'll be like glad to chat to him, and it's just like he sees where it's going and he understands the psychology of it. It's great because he's thinking 2 steps ahead, and you need to be doing that, I guess, now. But I'll just give you a quick rundown of what he deals with. So he deals with the overall, and this is something everyone needs reminding of, I believe, that the G theory is completely bogus, and that you need to keep that in perspective with people like, Peter McCulloch coming out, Judy Mikovits, who are all promoting still that there is to be worried about, because they basically support G theory. It's all distraction. So it's great because he sees that, and there's a lot of truth as you find are sharing stuff from people who are promoting that still, and it really is not going to get people to the crux of the matter. There shouldn't be anything at all to do with this system going on at all, because there is no to be worried about. Okay, so he goes into the forced testing that's coming on the unsquirted, and to blame for hitting the young with a new variant. How should I say that? A variant, a new variant. Anyway, other things he deals with is the C, and then the R, and then the I, and the cis, cry, and then cry, cis, acting for the new moronic, being busted for actually, people being paid for it. Got to be real careful, with what I say. I've got a lot of deadly material. Surveillance in our country over here, and where it's going with facial recognition, even to be able to, with a face nappy on, be able to check you by your eyes, so they can monitor workplaces and streets and everything, to ensure compliance with the new dictates. So he goes into a little bit of the simulations, which I was talking about this morning. Like how they had simulations of aeroplanes hitting buildings before the 9 and then the 1 and then the 1 went off. Also Event 201 and the Omega games in Israel with the 10 countries that I was talking about earlier in the 10 countries and 10 something else. It slipped my mind, but anyway, you'll hear about it if you watch it. Cyber Polygon, of course, with Klaus Schwab warning us all. So it goes into a bit of censorship, only a little bit on the liberal side and the racism side, because he's talking about censorship in Twitter and how the new person running it is going to be from 3 different minority groups or something like that. So, just way more censorship, total lefty. Goes into the high, what I talk about quite a bit, and also what I've said before. I don't know if many of you know, but I think I was talking to Dee on the weekend actually, and talking about how Rwanda was a test trial for what happened between the Hutus, the Hutus and the Tutsis, and they went mad and macheted each other because of these ones. So he goes into a bit of that, and the zombie pre-programming. There's actually a talk show he shows, which was pretty interesting in 2019, with Hannah Fry, called "Check the Evidence: Truth and Lies," and they're really, indoctrinating people to believe that a zombie one of these is going to like jump around at some point. But we know that they have the ability now to put radio, electro frequency transmitting, receiving, crystals forming, chemicals that form crystals. Gosh, can't get my words out. That can, influence the brain. So the good book says there will be a time where men will seek for death and not find it. Is that part of it? I'm not sure, but it's definitely it's not beyond their powers to control a lot of things in this system that we're now in, with the understanding that's been developed. So he goes in to talk about a bit of the squirts, and then what's going on with the 5 to 10 plus 1 year olds. So I really recommend it. I think the guy's totally switched on, and it's great to just hear someone. I'm not going, what, bring this up, or just got a clear flow, and it's good. It makes sense. So I highly recommend you go check this link below to Eyesiswatchin Rumble account. Cheers.